Sleeping with the Enemy is a 1991 thriller film starring Julia Roberts and Patrick Bergin. This movie is about, wow, I already forgot her name, Laura. She's a young woman who lives with her husband in a very nice house. It's by the beach. However, she's very quiet and mousy because he is a bit of a jerk. He's abusive. He'll fly off the handle and just smack her for no reason. And he's very meticulous about how she runs the household. So he wants dinner at a certain time. He controls her time, her finances, and he always watches her like a hawk. So, you know, she's basically in an unhappy marriage, but she can't do anything because, you know, the law enforcement's really weak. And she can't lawyer up, I guess, because he's got all the money. So Laura is able to fake her death, though, one night while they are sailing with a neighbor, and she starts a new life, hidden ID, making cash under the table. However, she, you know, makes a couple amateurish mistakes in her escape, and now her, you know, demented husband is still after her, and then he finally catches up to her in her new life. So Sleeping with the Enemy is a pretty decent thriller. It's only mostly suspenseful at the beginning of the movie and the end. However, they sort of fall off for a romance thing in the middle with a new character that she meets. The climax itself is pretty quick. They don't really maximize the thrills. There's no chases or anything. It's a very standard fare. Patrick Bergin does a really good job as the villain. You know, he's very meticulous. He's rich. He's you know, he's stopping nothing to find her after he finds out. But there's just so many things in this movie that don't make sense. You know, he only finds out about her faking her death because she neglected to tell the women at the YMCA that she, you know, was abused. She lied and said she was a gymnast. That's why she got bruises all over. And then she foolishly told her own mother, like, details about where she's hiding out. And then, you know, her mother's blind, so she tells whoever. And then, you know, she also is warned that he's looking for her, and she doesn't do anything. So, and she also tries to flush her wedding ring down the toilet, and it doesn't work for some reason. So there's a lot of stuff she could have done. You know, you got to make sure you have a clean getaway. But of course, if she didn't do that, there'd be no movie. But yeah, Sleeping with the Enemy is an okay time. Went by pretty quickly, good pacing, a decent cast. But overall, it just, you know, I wouldn't consider it one of the better stalker movies. I've watched a lot of stalker movies, and this one was simply okay. So I give Sleeping with the Enemy a 5 out of 10.